Today we are starting the longest road trip of our life, covering more than 2,500 kilometers. This time we are exploring Australian Outback.
The NSW Outback provides the most spectacular landscapes, wide open skies, dazzling stars, and unique wildlife. However, the Outback can also be a harsh place. Distances are huge. Even on the main road, towns can be 300 kilometers apart. On the other hand, the scenery is exceedingly beautiful and there is plenty of it.
We are starting our trip from Sydney and our first stop is Orange. Orange is famous for its wineries and autumn colors. After Orange, we will visit the historic mining town of Cobar and experience the life of miners from that era. Next on our adventure is White Cliffs, where most of the town is located underground. And we are going to stay in a very unique underground motel. Then we'll travel to Broken Hill, which will be our final destination to get the best Outback experience. From there, we will also visit Silverton, which is famous for the Mad Max movie museum.
In this trip, we have a new companion. Meet Susie. Susie is a 2022 Suzuki Jimny. This will be our first four-wheel drive experience. We booked this awesome car from Turo. This car actually has a 2-inch lift, bull bar and a roof rack. And don't forget the snorkel to take the deep waters. So Jimny is a 2-door, but it's a 4-seater. The seats at the back are very small, that can be only for short trips, but if you fold them down you get an ample amount of luggage space. And if you're taking 4 people, you can use a roof rack to put your stuff. Well, it's now time to hit the road. Before you take this awesome adventure, you need to be prepared. Mobile coverage is bad, so keep your maps downloaded and have a physical map if possible. Service stations are far apart, so keep filling up your car when possible. Keep sufficient supply of food and drinks as you will find limited restaurants on the way. Best time to visit is in the autumn and spring months, as both summer and winter are harsh in these areas. Finally, take a 4-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive car to fully explore this region. So after resting for an hour at the hotel, we are now exploring Orange. The city looks beautiful. There are a lot of lights here, but we are out to get some food. So let's see what we can get. Good morning guys, we had a good sleep in Orange. Now we are all packed and loaded and we are off to our next stop.
Today we have a long drive. Our plan is to take a food stop for both us and Susie in a small town along the way. We'll check out some local history and then continue with our journey. We have now reached Nyngan. This is a very small town with a population of just 2,000 people. We are heading towards the Mart's Cafe. Let's see what we find here. Guys, we got the reference of the Mart's Cafe from the Visit NSW website. It's popular for breakfast, coffee and lunch. But when we inquired, the name has now been changed to Sunrays.
So we ordered the Mexican wrap and the spicy chicken wrap. Let's have it.
The town of Nyngan was famous for sheep shearing, and what you see behind me are the carriages which used to carry wool from this place. When you are in Nyngan, you have to take a photo with the big bogan. So here I am taking a photo.
And now it's time for Susie to have some food.
So behind me is the Barrier Highway. This is officially the starting point of the Australian Outback. This road will take us to Broken Hill and it also extends to South Australia. So let's go!
We have just arrived at our next stop, which is Kobar. We are staying at the Oasis Motel. We are just going to check in and get some rest because it has been a very tiring day. We have been driving since morning. So just gonna get some rest and then we'll explore Kobar tomorrow.